Well, I'm very excited about my next special guest, and I'm honoured actually. Good day to PJ Morton. Welcome
Yes.
to the Danny Sun Show here in the UK. It's a pleasure to have you with us.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
You're welcome. And we're discussing your new single, Please Don't Walk Away. But first, I just wanted to ask, I read you grew up in Louisiana.
That's right.
Were you always surrounded by music where you lived?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I'm born and raised here, right where I am right now, actually in New Orleans, Louisiana, and the birthplace of jazz music, birthplace of American music, really. And so I've always worn that as a badge of honor, and it's shaped me in so many ways.
Fantastic. And originally, you were a keyboardist for Maroon 5, a household name for many people know, worldwide, international. And how have you found the transition to centre stage?
Yeah, well, it's funny. I was center stage first before I joined up with Maroon, and then took a back seat and then went in the front again, and now I kind of do both. So I said Maroon and I Maroon 5 just finished the tour, so we just did a 9-week US tour, and now I'm back focused on my music. So it's a juggling act.
You're a very busy
Yeah.
man, but it's good to keep busy,
Yes.
isn't it? That's what they say.
Absolutely.
And on to your new record, Please Don't Walk Away. I've had a little listen to it. It's a real pleasant and smooth, silky sounding record.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. I wanted to throw back, to old soul music, old R&B music, where the guys weren't afraid to beg, and to profess their love. I think it's important.
Lovely. And how long has this record been in the making for?
I probably started the idea of the beat of it because I wanted that type of rhythm. I know I wanted it to be a laid back thing. That probably started a year ago. Just with the idea, and then I started to put music to it, and then I took the band. We went to a studio out far in the country, and that's where I wrote it. And here it is now.
Brilliant. And is there a special meaning to the song?
Well, I pulled from some of my own experiences, when I felt like I was gonna lose someone that I loved, and the pain that came with that, and knowing when it's someone that is important and special to you, it can be a tough thing. So for me, it was just showing that vulnerability of an honest moment that I think we all go through, and a lot of times men aren't open to express that vulnerability. But I was happy to do it and give an excuse for us all to be vulnerable in that moment.
And it's a record for listeners to connect on a personal level as well.
Absolutely, absolutely.
And am I right? You also produced this record as well.
That's correct. Yeah.
And I know this week you have some gigs coming up, and one which is standing out is the 7th of November in the Kennedy Centre.
Yes, yes, such an honor. Yeah, we played it once before. I brought the orchestra there a couple years ago before the pandemic, and I'm honored to be going back, and yeah, looking forward to one of our few band shows, this year. So I'm excited to be playing in front of people.
And how are you finding it when you're back on the stage after 1.5 years of being out of the public eye? What's that feeling like, seeing everyone dancing and smiling and singing along to your music?
Yeah, I think it's just gratitude. I think on both ends, it's just pure gratitude, knowing that this can be taken away from us, how important music is, how necessary it is. I think it's gratitude from us to have these people receive us again, and it's gratitude, of course, from the audience to be hearing us play and seeing us play. It's been special.
Yeah. And obviously, we're speaking on the Zoom call at the moment. You got many awards in the background.
Yeah.
Your Grammy Award winner. Congratulations.
Thank
And
you.
I know you've been nominated multiple times. What was that feeling like to finally receive that accolade or accolades?
Yeah, I used to get so disappointed, after being nominated and losing, losing over and over. But I'm so happy now that that's the way it went. It's like I was able to really appreciate it when I did win, and now to keep winning, it's just again, gratitude is the word, but it felt amazing. I think it gives you a deeper appreciation when you don't just get what you want right up front, you know.
Sure.
So yeah,
And your last album was a gospel release.
that's right.
How
Yeah.
has your faith helped guide you through your musical career?
Yeah, I think it always lends itself to what I'm doing. Growing up in church is really where I got my my musical chops from. It's where I learned, how to interact with people and a congregation and audience. It's really where I got my soul, because in church it's very much about connecting here. It's not just the music. So I've always brought that with me, even in R&B, even in pop music. I want to still get heart to heart. Yeah.
Fantastic. And that was all I had to ask you today, PJ Morton. Thank you very much for your time. And we're going to get this
Yeah.
track on right now. Please don't walk away. Would you like to introduce it on the Danny Sun Show?
Awesome. Yes, I would love to. This is PJ Morton, and this is my new single. Please don't walk away, right here on the Danny Sun Show. Yeah.
It's a pleasure. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Danny.